live to Tottenham fan and YouTube host, Chris Cowlin. Good morning to you, Chris. Thanks for joining us. Give us your reaction then to the news that Kane has failed to turn up to training again. Is he losing your respect a little bit or not?
Michael and Vicky, good morning to you. He is losing my respect a little bit, yes, because, this is so out of character for someone like Harry Kane. The England captain, captain, and, no one is bigger than the badge. We all know that Harry Kane wants to win trophies. All of us Tottenham fans want to win trophies. He's had many opportunities at the club to win trophies, but this is very, very disappointing the way that he is acting in this regard.
Chris, it's Michael here. Look, we know Spurs have had this before with players moving on, but Harry Kane, did you ever imagine this happening with him?
No, I didn't. No, 100% not, because he is a model professional, and someone like Harry Kane does not act like this. I think that a lot has gone on behind closed doors. Clearly, a conversation has been had with Daniel Levy, and there is an amount of, if Manchester City do come in of £150 million, we know as Tottenham Hotspur fans that he will be gone. But none of us Tottenham Hotspur fans, as you said at the start, Michael, none of us would begrudge him going. We all want trophy. He wants to go to the England camp. And he is around people that win trophies every single season, season in, season out.
We hear of gentleman's agreement, Chris, but surely this is getting a bit messy now in terms of gentleman's agreement, because that doesn't necessarily mean that Spurs should sell him for a lower fee, does it? Is this the problem here? Is this where sort of the disagreement comes into it? Spurs still need to get a big fee for this player.
It's a mess, Mark, honest, because of course now we don't know whether Harry Kane will be lining up against Manchester City on the opening weekend of the season. We don't know whether when he's going to come back in training. We don't know whether we're going to see him in a Tottenham Hotspur shirt again. Nuno Espirito Santo in his conference said that Harry Kane is a Tottenham Hotspur period. Is a team going to come in £150 million? There are so many grey areas, so many unanswered questions. It is a mess at the moment, and us Tottenham fans are now going into a brand new season, not feeling 100% confident again. As you said at the start, 2 years ago we were in a Champions League final, and we were about to play teams of Southampton in the Europa Conference League. So, we're miles away from where we were 2 years ago.
Look, Chris, in fairness to Kane, he can't really do much more at Spurs, can he? And he's also probably seen how other transfers go, forcing a departure. We've seen this before.
Absolutely. I do feel for Harry Kane. Don't get me wrong, if I was Harry Kane, I'd probably want to leave Tottenham Hotspur Football Club as well, because, he's said many times, if the club is not going in the right direction, I'll look at my future and to move on. Clearly in the last couple of years, we haven't moved in the right direction. We haven't spent the money. We went through a period of time under Pochettino of not spending a penny in 518 days. That is not good enough for a team like Spurs. We're so used to playing Champions League football. I get Harry Kane wants to play Champions League football. I haven't got a problem with that whatsoever. What I have got a problem with is Harry Kane being disrespectful to the club, being disrespectful to the fans and his teammates, but not turning up for training. Clearly he should go into Daniel Levy and the board and have this conversation out so everyone knows where they stand.
Yeah, I guess from his point of view, he already feels like he's had that with this kind of gentleman's agreement. Anyway, look, does this potentially, where does it rank for you, this potential departure? Does it hurt more than Sol Campbell, Bale, Modric, Sharon? Where is it for you?
It always hurts when you lose a key player, and for me, this summer is all about club direction, going back in the right direction. Because as I said, going in the Europa Conference League, not playing Champions League football, is gutting for us fans. It's gutting for someone like Harry Kane. The amount of times that Harry Kane has been in finals, and unfortunately not been a winner, of course in the Euro 2020 final as well. But this will be devastating to Tottenham Hotspur Football Club, losing a player of this calibre.
Chris, also, even if Tottenham do get this money they want, they're running out of time to spend it, aren't they? And everyone's going to know that they've got money to spend around the world. So it's a real worry here, isn't it?
Michael, 12 days until that Manchester City game on the opening weekend against the champions Manchester City, I might add. And, at the moment, 12 days before the kickoff, we've signed a goalkeeper and we've signed a winger. Two positions which would be low down on my priority list. Defensive reinforcements are an absolute must. I know it's been widely reported that you know, this Christian Romero deal might get over the line in the next couple of days, but even if we did sign him, there is so much work to do, so many players to leave, so many more players to come in, and as you say, we're running out of time. And, you know, why do we always leave it to the last minute?
Chris, you're usually Mr. Optimistic. That's worrying, because you're the happy Spurs fan I'm used to.
Do you know, I want to be happy, Michael. I want to be positive about the club, and it's sometimes very, very hard. And, you know, when you've got Harry Kane, number of stars wanting out, and, you know, when I think back, you know, left the club without winning a trophy, Moussa Dembele, Christian Eriksen, Toby Yan, you know, the list is endless of top stars that have left Spurs without winning a trophy. And, you know, I go on about trophies all the time on my YouTube channel. 13 long years without a trophy. It is just madness. And we need trophies at our club. And I just feel really for Nuno Espirito Santo, brand new boss coming in. It looks like Harry Kane wants out. And, you know, there is just such a huge job to do in the next couple of weeks. I know the transfer window goes on until the 31st of August, but, you know, a lot of work to do.
Yeah, absolutely. Just finally then, you mentioned the transfer window ends on August 31st, but there is the map of a game that starts on August the 15th. So where does this go? Do you see him, I just asked this to Jamie O'Hara, he says no. Do you see him taking any part of that game on August the 15th, either be it for City or Tottenham?
At the moment, Vicky, no, I don't. But I've changed my mind a couple of times on the Harry Kane situation because I'm hearing, you know, in the last hour from Fabrizio Romano that Harry Kane will go to Tottenham later on this week, you know, to training. So who knows? It depends. These next couple of days are absolutely vital. But I want to hear from someone at the club. I want to hear from Harry Kane publicly and tell all of us fans exactly what is going on.
Brilliant stuff. Another happy Spurs fan there. Chris, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
See you, Gerard.